plaintiff, Michael Michaud, says his father set him up with the defendant, and they started dating. But at that time, he had no idea that the defendant was addicted to crack. Michael claims he opened up his heart and home to the defendant, and she took advantage of him, and he's suing her today for 2 bail bonds. Defendant Erica Brooks admits that she was addicted to crack while dating Michael, but insists she's been sober for 10 months. Erica says she feels horrible about how she treated Michael, and she hopes he can forgive her and they can spend the rest of their lives together.
Start with you. January early of 2014, I met this person through my dad. Actually, he was walking down the street and basically met this woman, and he said, well, would you like to meet my son? And he further went to say, well, I got to tell you one thing. He lost his wife to cancer a while. And she goes, okay, why not? I'm on my way to the store too. So basically he dropped her off at my place. I looked at, opened the door, and she's a very beautiful woman. And I said, you know what? You're welcome to my home. So I opened the door.
Start over again if you don't mind.
Right.
Seriously, I mean,
Okay.
really, start over if you don't mind. I'm
Okay.
a little slow today.
Okay. Okay, Your Honor.
Start over.
All right. I met this woman through my dad, actually.
This woman?
Yes, this woman.
Yes.
All right, through your dad.
Yes. So
Your dad, where did he meet her?
he met her on the street walking to the store.
Walking to the store.
Yeah, they both.
And he said what to her?
Would you like to meet my son?
Okay.
And she says, why not? I'm on the way to the store too. Why not? It's in the same direction.
And she said, I will come to your house
Well,
to
basically,
meet your son
basically,
after we come from the grocery store.
well, it was on the way to this. They were both in the same direction, Your Honor.
Before we even go to the grocery store.
On the way to the store, yeah.
They're on the way to the store.
Okay.
They don't know each other. She's walking in, he's walking in. How you doing, ma'am? I'm fine. How are you, sir? Fine. Where you headed today? Oh, up to Safeway. Okay, yeah. I'm headed there too, yeah. Beautiful day. Yeah, beautiful day. Ma'am, I got a son. He lives over there. Do you mind if we just go over there before we get to Safeway? She said, sure. Is that how that happened? Before getting to the store, he brought it to you.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, at my apartment.
You tell me. This couldn't be true.
Yeah, basically just that it was a beautiful day and I was just out walking and, I'm a very friendly type of lady. And so I just smiled at his dad and I said, oh, it's such a beautiful day out here today. And I was on my way to the dollar.
Just like I said, see? Beautiful day. I told you. Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Were you whistling?
Yeah.
See? I was whistling. I got the
was.
picture. You were,
Yeah,
see?
I was just on my way to the dollar store and
Go ahead.
mainly just that. He goes, well, you know what? I got a son I think I'd like you to meet. I was like, really? Okay. It's blocked just down the road, and his dad brought me over and kind of just opened the door and said, hi, son, and shut the door behind me. We just hung out for the day, and I got to know him on a personal level.
Did you ever make it to the store?
No.
Go ahead. You give me the rest of the story, sir.
Okay, Your Honor. Actually, I didn't know that she actually had a drug problem at the time, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a crackhead move. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Yes.
Because I get so much criticism for that. Why you think everybody on crack? Why do you always say that was a crackhead move? Mm-hmm. The time I don't say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, you know, being that my wife passed away in the past and stuff, I was just crying out to this woman's attention. I opened up my heart and my home to this woman, and she took advantage of that eventually. It broke my heart to see this, but at the same time, I was inducing it, Your Honor. One thing led to another, and I felt real bad about it, but yet again, she was bringing that attention to me, which I was crying out for, Your Honor. And I know she was seeing other people, Your Honor, but...
Did you give her money when she come back?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you were an enabler, as you say. All right, and tell me about the incidents where she went to jail and you had to bail her out.
The first incident was in April.
What month and year?
April of 2014, Your Honor. It was for a petty theft warrant that she had. I was delivering some food to a certain area when she had cuffs on her, and I bailed her out on that.
You saw her with cuffs on?
Yes, I bailed her out that particular time. And
how much?
That was for $5,000, which it was 8%, so it was $400 I laid down for that, Your Honor. And a month later, she had another charge, of a drug possession charge, and she pled with me for several days in jail to bail her out, but it was quite a amount more. And so a couple of days went by, and she pled with me, well, I have $400, I'll pay you back once I get out of jail. And finally, I said, well, I guess I got to do it, you know, in my heart. So I bailed her out of that time also, Your Honor.
All right. And how much was that?
That was actually $35,000, which was 8%.
Okay.
It was $2,800, Your Honor.
All right. Has she agreed to repay?
Yes, I have some.
All right, she did. All right, that's all we need to know first. Now, ma'am, sometimes I'm deceived, but you look like you may have recovered. You don't look crackish.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not cracked anymore.
All right, so I'm not going to call you a crackhead. I'm going to call you a recovering addict. I only call folks that when they haven't recovered or haven't tried to get help. I try to shame them into help.
That's right.
I hope that if I talk about you bad enough in front of folks, you'll say, well, I got to go get some help because that just made me feel so bad.
Definitely.
And you'll go and get it. I know that it is a condition that many consider a disease, and folks need help, and I am sympathetic toward that. In fact, we provide help for that when people come here.
Right.
But I have to, that's my own little way of nudging you to get help. A lot of folks don't like it. Why you be treating them people like that? You should feel more compassion for them. You should feel sorry. You know it's a disease. You are terrible. Half of them go to rehab when I talk about them like that.
That's right.
So I don't care what you say.
Yep.
So glad to hear you recovered. What were you going to show me? Something
yes,
indicating
this is my certificate of completion through the Salvation Army.
Good.
I've been clean and sober for 10 months.
Excellent.
This is my completion of Bible study.
Excellent.
Also have received 2 Women of the Week through the Salvation Army and 3 other recognitions.
Good.
Yes.
All right. Now, where are you at with your education? Just curious.
Me, I'm a cosmetologist. I do hair. So I do haircuts for the homeless and the veterans and for, you know, just folks that, you know, can't get around and, you know, so I just give from my heart.
Do you owe him this money?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because he fell in love with me, and he was my knight in shining armor. And Michael, I just want to tell you how sorry that I am for the way that I treated you in the past, but you know that I'm a much better person than that today. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't either.
Yeah, all right. What do you say to that, man?
I do love her, Your Honor, in my heart.
Love it. I love it. Now there's a hand to go. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I think we can start over.
Start over.
The right way.
Right way.
Good. All right. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to adjourn this hearing for 30 days. And if you want to continue in 30 days, You can contact the staff that you were in touch with to come on and tell them you want your hearing to continue. Otherwise, you can tell them you want to dismiss your charges. So you have 30 days to determine. This case is adjourned for 30 days. How you like that? All right? Good luck to you.
Well, I can tell you this much. I'm in love with you. And I know you've been in love with me since the first day we've met. You know, we're very compatible to one another. And I believe we make each other happy in every way.
I love you also, Erica.
All right.
Love you.
I love you too.